Hi, Aquarius. Thanks so much for coming in. Hope things are going great for you. Let's do a reading for you. And this is for the month of June or whenever you find it and it resonates with you. But please do only take what resonates and just let the rest fall away, okay? And you might check your other placements for a more complete picture, or if this doesn't resonate with you. Now we're going to start off with 3 oracle cards and then go into the tarot. Okay, you have round and round. This is referring to you being in some sort of a repetitive cycle, and that it is time to stand back, get a bird's eye view of what's been going on, and remove yourself from that cycle. Get out of the loop. Okay? Now let's see what we have from the Prism Oracle. So, yeah, it looks like there's some sort of a pattern that you've been in. And you might, a lot of times, people don't even recognize they're in a pattern. That's why they say to zoom out and get a bird's eye view. Because it's much easier to recognize a pattern that's looping if you're standing back looking at it. Beautiful. Comfort. Okay, now let's get a spirit animal, and then we'll go into the tarot. Okay, one more. Fantastic. The Nightingale spirit. Love is all around. So this is absolutely beautiful. So here it's talking about getting out of a cycle. And I'm connecting, I can't help it. Color is something for me. You have this pink, and if you look right here at the bottom, you can see that pink. So what that's making me feel is there is something on the horizon here. It's making me feel like if you haven't seen this yet, this cycle, you will. It's coming in. And you can see that getting out of that cycle is going to bring in comfort. So this could potentially bring this really strong desire to find out what this cycle is about, evaluate it, come up with what you need to do to get out of this cycle. There will be a lot of desire there because comfort is just wonderful. And then love is all around. Actually, I think love is all around regardless. Let's see what the tarot would like to share. And depending on what comes out, we might get a clarifying card for round and round. All right. Let's see what your current energy is. It's fantastic is what it is. You have the 10 of Pentacles. This is where you and those you love or care about are very happy with your abundance. Take a look at that. All ages, happiness, joy, playfulness. You can see the tree of life right here in the center of the circle. This is where everything is right with the world, So this is what is currently going on with you. It can also talk about leaving a legacy, potentially, receiving inheritances. But for me, what I'm really feeling is happiness, a very relaxed energy, feeling very good. Comfort and love is all around. Definitely. Okay, your recent past. There was an opportunity. Could have been communication, but an opportunity that was here for you. one that had to do with something that you love. Now this is your challenge or opportunity to go for what you desire. And this is an energy of being very adamant. The King of Wands goes for what he wants and, puts his blinders on, and that's exactly what he does, and he tends to get it. So it's a very determined energy to go for your desires. And in the background here, you have this lion, strength, but the lion also has compassion and love. But definitely this is going for your desires. Your thoughts and your desires are having a new beginning, all about what it is you want, what you desire. And something to note here, you have the Ace of Wands and the King of Wands right next to each other. So remember, this is challenge or opportunity. This is what you want. And so by bringing this into being, you start out at the very beginning, right? And here's mastery of that. So going for your desires is going to lead you to mastering it, whatever it is that you're wanting to go for. Here you have temperance, and temperance is your strength, balance, harmony, and a little bit of alchemy. So this is a wonderful energy to have for your strength, because this means you'll be able to bring in this balance and harmony. And balance is huge. It helps you to be in this state of flow where things flow so much easier, so much smoother. Your future, being very happy and content with your abundance. So this is a 9 of Pentacles. This is a 10 of Pentacles in the same column. So you yourself, personally, are going to end up being very happy with your abundance. And you and those you truly care about the same thing. So these are wonderful energies. Now what you don't see is a new beginning of you being in your truth, using your wisdom. You don't see it yet. It will come to light when the time is right. And I kind of feel a connection between this and this. Even if you look at the imagery, you're going to see the same spiral. So by you having this new beginning of being in your truth, it will definitely help you with this, on how to deal with it, how to go forward. Okay, right here, what you do see, this is where you are standing guard, where you've been standing guard, and you plan on continuing to stand guard. And I'm feeling like that might potentially be part of the round and round, part of that loop, where you're always having to be on the ready, so to speak. And it's coming out under the King of Wands. This is an energy, depending on what's going on in your life, where it can be very good and very appropriate. But just in general, to be in this energy can be very tiring. This is a wounded warrior, they're kind of tired. They need a break. And so this is determination to get this under control. How to go forward? By bringing in the balance. And your strength is having balance. So this should be not a hard thing to do, because you are very strong in this. So make for sure you go forward with the desire of bringing balance in, which of course would mean getting out of the cycle, because I don't feel like this is balanced. To me, this is a hard energy to be in, where you always have to be on guard 24/7, right? Your outcome, the Lovers. This is making an important decision. And it can also talk about lovers, you know, a romantic relationship. But definitely here, I feel like it is making this important decision to get out of this energy and into this. Okay? Because this energy, I do feel, is connected with these two. And this is very good because this will give you the enlightenment on what's going on here. And it looks like part of what it is where maybe you're feeling this huge sense of responsibility. It could be different for everybody, but there's something going on where you feel like you really have to stand guard a lot, right? And here, this is you seeing the light right there. You know, you can see the light. You see what's going on and know what you need to change. And so the outcome is making that decision to create the change, which is bringing in wonderful energy. And remember, balance. The more balanced everything is, the better things are. And here at the bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Cups. This is a card of nostalgia. And these are typically filled with warm memories of some time in your past. It could be as recent as like yesterday and as far back as, say, childhood. But it is also filled with love and compassion. So love and compassion is here, repeated a few times. Nightingale spirit, love is all around. The lion, love and compassion. Okay? And there's much love here. But at any rate, this also is talking about the potential for, you know, a span of time. This is a span of time. So is this. So this could be, this is only possible, you know, possibility, that something started a long time ago where you started in this pattern, this looping pattern of having this kind of energy. And so this can have a dual meaning because I do definitely think this could be connected with this in a beautiful way. But it can also talk about timing, you know, or something that happened early on that put you in this looping pattern. And I think this is connected with it. And you do see this. Now you don't yet see how to remove it, but you will. It's going to come to light. And even the imagery is totally connected. Use your logic, your knowledge, your wisdom, and use your clear sight to see. And that will help you to see exactly what you need to do to break that cycle. All right, let's clarify. Wonderful. Your current energy, awesome. And it's being clarified by the King of Swords. This is you totally seeing clearly. And also right here, remember the King of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Here, same thing. Ace of Swords, King of Swords. So going from the very beginnings to mastery of using your logic, your knowledge, your wisdom. Okay? So by doing that, it makes me feel like it's helped to bring in this beautiful balance. You know, it is quite possible, looking at this, because here is the past. So if, you know, you make this a column, this could be saying that this was in the past, this whole thing. And actually that makes a lot of sense to me. Only you're gonna know. But this could be what you got out of. You had an opportunity to go for something that you love. and the clear sight, wisdom, and knowledge in order to do that, which would go right up to this card. That, the more this reading goes on, the more cards I'm taking, the more that is the way I'm actually feeling that this is your recent past. And because you could see you get out of this loop, and it puts you in this beautiful energy of being in your truth, having made that decision to get out of this energy, which brought in this beautiful energy. It's only a possibility, but it's one that like I said, as the cards are going on, that I'm feeling strongly about. Yeah, okay. This is clarifying your past energy of having the opportunity to go for something you love. And here, this is making a decision, and you have a blindfold on, right? So, needing to use your intuition as well, which is more on the heart base, the spiritual side. So is this. This is definitely the logic side. So, needing to make a decision, what do you do? Well, it looks like you definitely opted in for going for the opportunity that you loved, which brought you to this new beginning where you were seeing clearly and knowing the action to take to get you out of that cycle. Yeah, that's totally the way I'm feeling about it now. All right. On to the challenge and opportunity. Going for your desires. King of Wands, very strong energy. And here you have the Knight of Cups. Taking action, going for what you love. So it's going for what you love and what you desire. Very strong. Not fast moving, but definitely going for what you love. And it's in line with comfort. Okay. Here, thoughts and desires. You want to go for what you desire. This is the Seven of Swords. This can be a few different things. One, you need a strategy. That's the positive side. The challenging side is somebody doing something that is not in your best interest. And with the other cards out here, I really do feel more so that this would be about a strategy. Because you're wanting to start something new, something that you desire. How would you do that? Come up with a strategy that works for you. But it could be either or. All right, now your strength. You have the King of Wands twice. Here, your strength is having the balance and harmony and the power, the desire to go for exactly what you want, which is balance and harmony. Okay, now over here, your future. You're going to be very happy with your abundance, with these earthly matters. And here, it is time to pause, right? Take a break. And it can be literally taking a break, needing time off. It could also be needing to say, like, ground yourself, prepare yourself for the future. It could be either or both. Here are what you don't see. Page of Swords, another Swords energy. So you have 3 Swords energies in this column. New beginning of seeing the truth, using your knowledge and wisdom. Here is the opportunity that's coming in for you to go forward in that energy. So it starts, you have this opportunity, and yeah, I totally feel like you're going forward with that and getting out of that cycle. Beautiful. All right, here's what you do see. This challenging at least in this reading to me, this challenging energy of always having to be on the ready, being on guard. It's being clarified by a new beginning, the Ace of Pentacles. So what I really feel about this is, because you're going to go through and straighten this out, you're going to be able to let this go and have this new beginning that is earthly matters. Abundance, love, things you experience here on earth. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. This is how to go forward. The Knight of Pentacles. Take action. Slowest moving knight in the deck. Pentacles are slow moving. But take action to bring in the balance. And finally here, the Six of Pentacles, clarifying the Lovers. Again, more balance. You have a lot of balance here. So, making the decision to bring in the balance. And it's also saying that what you need is going to be provided to you. If you need help, say it with this, it'll be here for you. Okay? And look at the bottom of the deck. Love it. You have the Sun. So by you going through this process, which is really beautiful, getting out of a challenging energy, and everything else is just lovely. You're going to be bringing in what you truly want, which is the love, the comfort, the happiness, the understanding, the abundance. It's really, I think, a very, very nice energy. Okay, let's see what the universe would like to share. And overall, yes, this is a very good reading. Okay, the universe, you have Judgment. This is letting go of like something that you're doing, and in this case, for me it'd be this, to rise up into a new situation, a new beginning, something that is more elevated, much better for you. And you can see that here. Here you have the Page of Swords, which you also have right here. So for me, this is the universe confirming this. You're going to have the opportunity to create this change, the one that elevates you. And here you have the Seven of Pentacles. This is the one where you might need to have a little patience. Have patience with yourself, okay? Have patience just across the board. This might take a little bit of time. It might take a minute or two, okay? Might not. It all depends on how things work for you, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, from taking that, you have the Ten of Pentacles, the exact same card as your current energy. So it's confirmation. And now it's on to happiness. All right, let's get one more oracle card. So this really is a lovely reading. I mean, you have the comfort. Love is all around. Abundance and happiness for you and those you love. And you have the Sun. Many, many good things here for you. Okay, let's see what we have. Hope. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. So for me, what this is making me feel is a few things. There are some beautiful energies here, and hope is helping with that, bringing that in. So you are a major part of this. And the other thing, of course, is with this round and round. Having the hope is either helping you or did help you get out of this recurring loop. Okay? And just in general, never lose hope. All right, let's get a charm or two, see what would like to come out. Let's see. Okay. You have the turtle. Slow and steady wins the race. And you do have a card right here of having patience. The turtle has a tremendous amount of patience. And so this is saying go at the speed that is right for you. Have patience, though. Have patience with yourself. Whatever you need, realize that things were going to be just fine. Okay? And you have the letter H. So if the letter H means anything to you, it could be a person's name, it could be a town, it could just be a word that just connects with you. Like the H. Right here in this last oracle card, you have hope, which of course begins with H. Could be a synchronicity, but think about that and see if it connects somewhere in here, because that could be a special message for you. So thank you so much. I really hope this helps, and have a wonderful time, and I will talk to you again soon. Much love. Bye.